Okay, here is why I love experimenting with these crazy instruments. So I was given, or well, I bought this pretty beat up banjo neck. It had all of the inlays ripped out. It's got holes drilled in it in weird places. It had tape residue all over it. The luthier that I bought it from did mandolins, so I have a feeling he ripped parts out of this neck to use on something he was building. So I had the crazy idea to fill the inlays with an art pour, which we did all over the neck of the or the headstock. Um, Replaced the tuners that were on it with some cheap ones that I got. Um, and I've had this pan. So I've done cookie tin guitars, and I found this pan that I thought had a really cool resonance and I thought would make a perfect banjo. Strung it up finally after putting everything together. I even put a piezo pickup in it. Strung everything together, and it's the make or break it time. So here it is. Not really great acoustically. I'm disappointed. There's also this. The pan can't take the tension. And if you'll notice, the strings have pulled the action really, really high. I can pull down on it and get that action back where I want it. But when I let go, it pulls it back up tight. I had to put a really short bridge on here just to try to compensate. So it's really hard to hear acoustically. Again, I'm not real happy with that. I'm thinking of maybe putting a board in on the back of it so that maybe it has some acoustic resonance. I don't know. That is after I fix the other problem with this, and it's easier to hear in the with the pickup. Of course, it's a piezo, so it's picking up everything, but it does have a really bright, very fun. There's that. It's a cool sound, just not playable in the traditional sense. So yeah, my solution, I think, is that when I press together on the bottom, it seems to fix it. So it's the pan that is warping, not the neck. So I'm going to drill a hole here and a hole here, and I'm going to put an all thread all the way through it, tighten it down with bolts on both sides, and maybe that will force this pan into the shape that I need it to be in, and force the strings back straight. Now the neck does have a truss rod in it, but it doesn't seem to be working quite right. And I think that's just because there's just no support to keep that neck straight against the pan. Also, I'm probably going to have to take the nut off and lower that because that's really high to start with. So yeah, experiment, refine, retest. Like I tell my students, that's Engineering Practices 101. Build, refine, build, test, refine, redo. Okay, so quick trip to Home Depot. Got a all thread, cut it to the length I needed, drilled holes in the pan, nuts and washers later, tightened this up, got the string height down perfect to where I wanted it, sanded down the nut a little bit, found out that I had a little bit of buzzing in the frets or the nut slots for the strings, so refined that a little bit to get that buzzing out of the way, and here we go. Here is the Panjo. While the all thread did fix the horrible height of the action and fixed getting the string straight, it still, even with the reinforcement, has a little bit of that tremolo. And then, of course, it still has the piezo pickup. So we'll turn that up on the amp. Has a really nice bright sound to it. Wrong note. So yeah, trial and error, build, test, refine, fix. That's the pattern. We do it every day. Panjo. This one will be available for sale. If you want your very own Don't Fret Panjo, let us know.